All right, hi friends. Today we are going to work on representing numbers. We're going to learn about representing numbers. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And let's look at our goal and our objective. So today, our objective, what we will be able to do is read, write, and represent numbers 0 through 10. So that is our goal today and this week, is to be able to represent numbers 0 through 10, reading them, writing them, and representing them. First, what we're going to do is we're going to start off by counting using this thing right here. Do you remember what this is called? We have been using it this last week. That's right, this is called a number line. A number line is one way that we can represent a number. So what we are going to do is we are going to practice counting all the way up to 20 using our number line. Starting at number 0, we're going to count together. You guys, are you ready? Okay, get your mouse ready to count with me. Ready? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start from 20 and we're going to count backwards. We're going to go all the way back down to 0. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Very good. Good job. I heard you guys counting. All right. So what we're going to do real fast is we're going to review. So last week we talked about the digit, recognizing the digit, the name of the number, and the group or the set. So this week, we're going to focus on identifying those numbers 0 through 10. Last week, we talked about numbers 0 through 5, but we're going to go all the way up to 10. So let's just review that. So our first number right here this is the digit 0, this is the word 0, and this is the group or set. If you notice, what is inside of this 10 frame here? Nothing, because 0 means there's nothing there. So that's 0. Good. Then we have this one. We have the number 1. This is the digit 1. This is the word 1. And this is the group or set for 1. So that means we have 1 dot. We counted 1. Then number 2. This is the digit 2, the word 2, the group or set for the number 2. Then we have the number 3. The word for 3, the digit for 3, the group or set. Then we have 4, right? This is the number 4, this is the digit, this is the word 4, and this is the group or set. 1, 2, 3, 4. What number is this? That's right, this is the number 5, this is the digit, this is the word 5, and the group or set. Then we have 6, the digit 6, the word 6, and the group or set. The number 7, the digit 7, the word 7, the group of set for 7. The number 8, the word 8, the digit 8, the group. And we've got 9. And then we've got, what number is this? The number 10. So there are, how many circles do we have in our 10 frame? 10. That's one way we represent 10, right? Good. So we've got number 0 through 10. All right, I'm going to ask you a question, and you can pause to answer with an adult next to you, or you can say it to me. So the question that I have for you today is, what does the word represent mean? In your own words, what does it mean to represent a number? Think about it. Last week we talked about represent just a tiny bit. So I want you to think about it. I'm going to give you a chance to answer that question. Very good. Represent means to show. So if I want to represent something, I'm going to show it. And we practiced it last week with our fingers. So let's practice it together. If I asked you to show me the number 2, to represent 2 on your fingers, you would put 1, 2 fingers. So represent the number 2 with your fingers. Very good. If I wanted you to represent the number 4, could you show me the number 4 on your fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4. We just represented the number 4. Let's do one more. Can you represent the number 5 with your fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means that you're showing. So the word represent means to show. Very, very good. You guys are so smart. All right, we can represent numbers in different ways. So here is an example that I have for you. So this is a circle map for the number. What number is this? The number 5. And on my circle map for the number 5, I have all of the different ways that we can show that number. So right here, I have 5 fingers, and we just did that together, right? 5 fingers. So you can show a number by using your fingers, okay? This right here is called a 10 frame, and this is what we're going to focus on using today and probably the rest of this week. So a 10 frame is one way we can represent a number, and if you notice, it has 10 squares, and it's representing the number 5. So how many circles do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And you should know this one already, but we can represent a number by using a number line. So here's our number line. And if you notice, we count all the way to 5 and we circle it. And that's how we can show it on a number line. We can also represent a number by using tally marks. And these are called tally marks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a group or set of 5 in tally marks. We can also represent a number by using counters or using bears. So how many bears do I have right here? Can you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're representing 5 by having 5 bears. We can also use a dice. So this is a dice. And to represent the number 5 on a dice, it has to have 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last way that we can represent a number is by using the cubes, using connecting cubes. So I have, how many cubes do we have right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are some ways that we can represent numbers by our fingers, a 10 frame, a number line, and using tally marks, bears, and a dice and cubes. Today, we are going to focus on using a 10 frame. So this is called a 10 frame. What do you notice about the 10 frame? Go ahead and pause this video and you can explain what you know about the 10 frame. What I notice about the 10 frame is it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares. That's what it is. It's a frame with 10 squares, and we call that a 10 frame. We can use a 10 frame to represent or show numbers. So we are going to actually practice using a 10 frame to show or represent a number today. So, for example, I have a number here. What number is this that I have here in next to my 10 frame? Remember, this is the digit 6 and the word 6, and we have the counters here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how are we going to represent this number 6 on our 10 frame? How do you think we're going to do that? We're going to use these cute little donuts here, but how do you think we would have to use these donuts to represent a number? By filling in how many squares? 6. So if I want to represent the number 6, then all I have to do is put 6 donuts in. So how many donuts did I put in? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just represented the number 6 by using our 10 frame. Good. Let's try another number. What number is this? The number 8. So if I wanted to represent the number 8 on my 10 frame, then how many donuts would I have to put inside of my 10 frame? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So count your squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you should be filling in your 10 frame with how many donuts? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you just represented the number 8 using your 10 frame. Very good. What about this number? I want to take a moment and you think about how we can represent this number. This is the number 10. Very, very good. So the number 10. So how many donuts do you think we need to put inside of the 10 frame to represent the number 10? Go ahead and do that on your own. If you said 10 donuts, then you are correct. And look, it filled up our entire 10 frame. So to represent the number 10, we had to put how many donuts inside of the 10 frame? 10 donuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. 10 donuts. Awesome. Now what we're going to do, so for your assignments, for me, for Mrs. McClure, what you have to do is we are going to go into Seesaw, which is where we're at right now. And for your assignment, you have to read the number word and the number, and we have to practice representing that number on the 10 frame. So you will use the drag tool, and to represent the number 1, we're just going to drag 1 donut to represent the number 1 on the 10 frame, right? And then we would move on to the next slide. What number is this? The number 2. So what you have to do is represent 2. How are we going to represent the number 2 on the 10 frame? By dragging 2 donuts to represent the number 2. And you would go on and fill in for each number all the way up to number 10. And when you're done, you're going to click the green check mark. Okay? So that is your assignment for me, for Mrs. McClure. And we are going to continue working on representing numbers in different ways, but I want to see if you can represent those numbers on your 10 frame. Okay? All right. I hope that you guys have a great day. See you later.